Are you new to yoga and don't know where to start? Then here are 8 best yoga poses for beginners to get you started. Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. In our guide, we'll introduce you to the magical world of yoga, focusing on 8 fundamental poses that are perfect for beginners. The beauty of yoga is its accessibility, so don't worry if you've never tried it before. In this guide, we'll explore the mountain pose, a foundational posture that teaches proper alignment. We'll then transition to the child's pose, a restful position that calms the mind and stretches your body. Next, we'll dive into the downward-facing dog pose, a full-body stretch, followed by Warrior 1, a pose that builds strength and focus. After mastering these, we'll move to the tree pose, an exercise in balance and concentration. We'll then flow into the cat-cow pose, a gentle sequence that promotes spinal flexibility. Lastly, we'll cover the bridge pose and corpse pose, which strengthen your back and provide relaxation, respectively. By the end of this video, you will have a solid foundation to start your yoga journey. Our first pose is the mountain pose, also known as Tadasana. This pose is all about grounding yourself and bringing awareness to your posture. You'll want to stand tall, with your feet hip-width apart. Feel the 4 corners of your feet connecting with the earth. Engage your thighs, draw your tailbone down and elongate your spine. Relax your shoulders and extend your arms alongside your body, palms facing forward. This pose teaches you proper alignment, which is the foundation for all yoga poses. Next, we transition to the child's pose, or Balasana. This is a resting posture that deeply stretches the back, hips and thighs while calming the mind. Start on your hands and knees, then sit back on your heels, extending your arms forward and resting your forehead on the mat. Allow your chest to gently lower towards the floor and breathe deeply into your back. These 2 poses will help you to improve your alignment and bring calmness to your mind. Next, we have the downward-facing dog pose, a pose that stretches the entire body. To start, position yourself on your hands and knees. From here, lift your hips upward while straightening your arms and legs, forming an inverted V shape. Press firmly through your palms and heels, lengthening your spine and drawing your belly towards your thighs. This pose works wonders for the hamstrings, calves, shoulders and spine. Moving on, we have Warrior 1, a pose that builds strength, stability and focus. Starting from a standing position, step 1 foot back, grounding it at a 45-degree angle. Bend your front knee directly over the ankle while keeping the back leg straight and strong. Reach your arms overhead, palms facing each other, and look forward. This pose stretches the chest, shoulders, thighs, and ankles. These poses will strengthen your body and improve your focus. Now let's move on to the tree pose, a balancing pose that enhances body awareness. To perform this pose, start by standing tall with your feet hip-width apart. Shift your weight onto 1 foot, lifting the opposite foot to the inner thigh or calf, but be mindful to avoid your knee. Press your foot into your thigh or calf, engage your standing leg, and find a focal point to help maintain your balance. You can bring your hands to your heart center or extend your arms overhead, whichever feels most comfortable for you. Next, we transition into the cat-cow pose, a gentle, flowing sequence that promotes spinal flexibility and mobility. Begin on your hands and knees with your wrists under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Inhale, arch your back, lift your tailbone and gaze towards the ceiling for the cow pose. Then exhale, rounding your spine and tucking your chin towards your chest for the cat pose. Flow between these poses, synchronizing your movement with your breath. These poses will help improve your balance and spinal flexibility. Our final poses are the bridge pose and the corpse pose. Let's begin with the bridge pose, also known as Setu Bandhasana. To achieve this, lie on your back with knees bent and feet hip-width apart. Press into your feet, lifting your hips towards the ceiling. Engage your glutes and thighs for strength. You can clasp your hands under your body or keep them alongside with palms facing down. This pose is excellent for strengthening the back, glutes and hamstrings while opening up your chest and shoulders. Next, we transition to the corpse pose, or Savasana. Lie flat on your back, arms by your sides, palms facing up. Allow your feet to fall open naturally. Close your eyes and release tension with each exhale. Savasana is a surrendering pose, perfect for relaxing the entire body and calming the mind, marking a peaceful end to your yoga practice. These poses will strengthen your back and help you relax at the end of your practice. Conclusion: now that we've gone through all the poses, it's time to recap. We started with the mountain pose, or Tadasana, which is fundamental for proper alignment and posture awareness. Standing tall with feet hip-width apart, you ground through all four corners of your feet. Engage your thighs, draw the tailbone down, and lengthen the spine. It's about feeling grounded, balanced, and strong. Next came the child's pose, or Balasana, a resting posture that stretches your back, hips, and thighs while calming your mind. This is your safe haven during practice, where you can always return to rest and reconnect with your breath. The downward-facing dog pose, or Adho Mukha Svanasana, stretched your entire body, especially your hamstrings, calves, shoulders, and spine. This pose is a great strength builder and an essential part of most yoga flows. Then we moved on to Warrior 1, or Virabhadrasana 1, which builds strength, stability, and focus. It stretches your chest, shoulders, thighs, and ankles while challenging your balance and concentration. The tree pose, or Vrksasana, was next. This pose improves balance, concentration, and body awareness. It's a one-legged balance pose that demands and builds focus and clarity. Next, we flowed through the cat-cow pose, or Marjariyasana Bitilasana. This gentle sequence promotes spinal flexibility and mobility. It's a wonderful way to warm up the spine at the beginning of your practice. The bridge pose, or Setu Bandhasana, came next. It's a backbend pose that strengthens the back, glutes, and hamstrings while opening the chest and shoulders. It's a powerful pose for boosting energy and alleviating stress. Finally, we ended with the corpse pose, or Savasana, a posture of surrender and relaxation. This pose is your final destination, where you allow your body to integrate and absorb all the benefits of your practice. Remember, yoga is a journey, not a destination. Take it step by step and enjoy the process of learning and growing. Thank you for joining us today. Namaste. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.